again, guys, if you can hear us with the audio, let me know. Definitely want to make sure we get this figured out. Awesome. Yeah, game streaming, man. We, you know what I started doing is I took a break from gaming for a little while. I was really upset with the whole Bungie situation, and I don't know. I just wanted them to be better. You know what I mean? I really wasn't happy with the way Destiny 2 was rolled out, so I just kind of, walked away from it. Took a look at, cryptocurrency and really got involved with that. Had played a couple games here and there, really got involved with Fortnite heavy and, excuse me, just hadn't taken the time just to really dedicate to streaming. But I really appreciate all the messages people would send me and ask me what was going on. And I definitely tried to get back to you guys as fast as I could. But, we're here now with Shadowkeep. And absolutely, was no way were we gonna buy this thing. I'm just not 100% sold. I don't like the way Destiny 2 is rolled out, again, as I said, and even just members in the community. If you look at the way people handle their comments, if you say anything that disagrees with the narrative that they want you to buy into, then they automatically, get rid of you. And that's not, people should be able to have their own opinions about a situation. So, there's that. Then the other reason why I kind of took a elongated time away as I had a baby, so there's that as well. But I want people to be able to voice their opinions and say how they feel about the game, because personally, look at it, like, here's the release of Shadowkeep, and in pure Bungie fashion, the servers are still busted. Like, this happened year 1, year 2, here we are year 3. This has happened in Destiny 1 before, so this isn't a new issue that Bungie's had with their games and their releases. They've always been rolled out in a real shitty manner, and this is just a pure testament to that. Oh yeah, look, games, streaming. Listen, man, I agree with you. I think a lot of people have. I think there was a point in time when Twitch was really worried about that their viewership was going down because places like YouTube were starting to come on board, and it just seemed like the streamers that were on YouTube versus like Twitch, it felt like Twitch was way more corporate in terms of being in bed with the gaming companies versus coming from an objective place and giving their review about how they felt about the games, if that makes sense. And I was the same way. Like when Bungie did their town hall meeting, they didn't have anyone who was there who had really, like, right around the time Curse of Osiris had come out, they didn't really have anyone there who was overly critical about the game. It's almost like they use those influencers just to kind of like pimp their own audiences out. And I always said, like, I would never do that to my audience. And granted, it's a small audience, or one of the smaller ones, but still, I wouldn't do that to my audience. Like, whatever quorums and reservations people have about games, if I got invited to one of those, I would hold Bungie to task and say, guys, listen, here's the situation. The player base isn't happy about it, and what exactly do you plan on doing about it? And really be hard on them, because that's really the only way that you get over these growing pains. And as a gamer, you technically have an obligation to, one, be real with your audience, but two, be real with these game manufacturers and the publishers. Because if not, you're going to keep getting the same old, shitty level of service and quality that we've been getting. Look at Fortnite. When I first started playing Fortnite, I loved it. It was free to play. It did a wonderful job of capturing players and keeping people heavily involved and changing it up every so often to keep things fresh. So much to the point where, and I'm sure it wasn't the first arena game to show it, but it was way better than Paladins, or however you say it. For me, it was way better than PUBG. They just, like I said, did a better job of just capturing people's attention and wanting to have people come back to play over and over and over and over again. And it was free to play. So when you have a really good game that's free to play and it does a wonderful job of just engrossing people in its gameplay, yeah, you can charge people for like battle passes and like little knickknacks here and there. People will gladly pay it because you've given them the game for free. They see what you're about, and now they don't have any problem or they don't have any hesitation about opening their wallets up and supporting you. Personally, I think that's the way a lot of games may go in the future, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Started playing that Friday the 13th game for a while. That was really fun. Again, another free-to-play game. Just hopped off the beta for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. I'm actually really excited about that game, and I haven't been excited for a Call of Duty in a long time. Maybe because that was my first introduction to Call of Duty, was like Modern Warfare 2, and I love the gameplay. So I'm really excited for that one. Honestly, can't wait for that one to come out. I could definitely see myself spending some time in front of that. Probably going to be doing a video here with Mario Kart on mobile. Kind of excited about that one. That one takes us back to the old N64 days. And I know once general consensus about that gets out, fender benders are going to be at an all-time high. Can't wait. What about you guys? What have you guys been playing lately? And guys, again, if you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, go ahead and slap that like button. It helps me grow the channel. More importantly, it helps us get more exposure, as I personally think objective gaming is definitely needed. Ring of Elysium, I've heard something briefly on that. How is that one? Yeah, Titanfall 2. Definitely had a lot of fun with Titanfall 2. Bungo, yo, servers. Oh my gosh. It's just terrible. Four new messages. Let's see what these people talking about. Who's coming back to see? A lot of people left, man. Look at this. Everybody dipped. Everybody dipped. Yeah, man, I like the free to plays because it's a really interesting take on getting involved with games. Because I come from an age where games used to cost like 30 and $40, and now they're like 60 to 100. So it's kind of like PUBG. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that one out. Let me hop in some Fortnite here. Gonna cancel the Destiny and hop in some Fortnite. Watch me get murked. Yeah, I mean, Fortnite's taking a little while to load up. So we had jumped on the Twitter, and Bungie was like, yeah, we're going to take Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 off servers for a while and try and repair what's going on. And it's like, okay, how long y'all been at this? You know, day one, the rollouts are always going to be somewhat rough. Y'all didn't feel the need to update the servers. Oh, I got some snacks. Snacks are crushed. Chat, I just dropped all my snacks on the ground. It was a nice little chicken sandwich. It's like smushified now. It's taking a while to load up. I forgot to pay my PSN. Oh, there it is. I don't want y'all to be in chat talking a whole bunch of smack. It's been a while since I jumped on this. Let's see what we got. Team Rumble, yeah, we'll do that. Team Rumble's always fun. Oh, why didn't it take? Load me in. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Like someone had tweeted me, they had jumped in Gathalion's channel, and they had told them their honest opinion, what they had thought about Destiny and how the games come along. And what happened? They got banned. That's what I'm talking about. You can't, come on, man. You can't run a gaming channel and then ban people if they don't necessarily agree with your thoughts. That's stupid. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to Gotham. Because I'm Batman. Oh, didn't stick the landing, chat. I didn't stick the landing. What's all this? It's an arcade. Check that out. It's freaking badass, right? That sounds right. I feel like Batman. This stuff I'm probably gonna end up killing some people, and Batman technically doesn't care. Technically, I'm Burgundy. Come on. So the good stuff out here. Oh, they brought back the what are these called again? Tactical machine guns, yeah. Told you I was gonna move on since I played this. Give me that shield. Wow, what the devil. Come on, here you go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know the choice. That's probably really stupid. I should have just took all this. I was probably looking at the screen like, Glenn, oh my god, how did you know there was a chest up there? Because I'm Batman. I guess I'm not Batman anymore. Tactical shotgun. Do I have a shotgun? I might need one of those. Fun. I'm just standing up here like a turkey on Christmas. What I should be thinking about? What did I have to? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep, that's not good. It's okay. That's why we have one of those. That's why we have one of those, chat. Y'all see those mechs streaming down over there? See if we can get one. Watch me get stepped on. I want to know if people are inside Destiny yet. Nope. Destiny is still not working. URR, I thought that was funny though. You thought I was gonna end up buying it. No sir. I'll be lying to you if I said I hadn't thought about it, but I just can't commit to it. Just can't commit to it. I feel like the game's taught me with all these tacticals. I love my tactical machine gun. Actually, no, I do have space for it. I can take that. Okay. Ow. Someone kind of like it though. Storms are coming. Shit, I need people to kill. And the thing I never realized, or thing I never understood, was if the game was never dying, or if the game was never in a bad space, why were people leaving it at alarming rates to play games like Fortnite or Dead by Daylight? Riddle me that, Batman. I'll put it like this. I remember a time where people actually stopped, well, Twitch actually stopped featuring Destiny on the homepage because nobody was playing it. That's exactly right, because the game got too repetitive. We saw certain patterns that were happening with Destiny 1, happening in Destiny 2, and the people who have something between their ears were like, I can't support this, and I don't blame them. Ooh, I don't know who picked him off, but thank you. Almost got dead. Yeah, Tim the Tap, man. I like Tim the Tap. He's on the range. Oh! What? Somebody just turned my cabbage into coleslaw. So we can get some revenge. I'm get stuck right about now. Can't get a single kill. Oh! This is not the automatic start that it is. I'm trying to get one of those. Got him. Looks like it too. Got him. He gone. Someone crop that for me, put on my highlight clip. Got me in a biscuit. Tried to hit him with the old rope-a-dope. See how I get him. We got the win, guys. See if we can keep it going. This streamer life isn't all glitz and glam. I still got to clean my house. I need to be big time in order to do that. Checking Twitter, these fools are still trying to get into Destiny. Like, it's not happening. Probably not for like another hour. Like for another hour. I know you believe that. We're just going straight for the smoke, straight for the smoke, straight for the smoke. Gotham City on Batman. I got a shotty. I don't want no pump shotguns. Ooh, we'll take that rifle though. Give me some of this Gatorade. But see, this is what I was talking about, how Fortnite does a fantastic job of keeping it refreshed. Like, they went out, they got the licensing for Warner Brothers to put Batman in here. And who wouldn't want Batman armor inside Destiny? I personally think that would be pretty cool. But those guys just aren't forward thinking enough to be like, hey, you know what we should do? Ooh, wait a minute. I'm gonna hold on to that. Where are the batarangs? Excuse me. Oh, what is this? Tactical shotgun? That'll work. Oh, it's 2 against 1, no fair. If I just would have stuck my land in there, would have got it. Would have got the business. You go. Caught you slipping. You know, I was about to get murked. What the hell's going on